radiant Atman, fellow seekers of the divine, both Pujya Swami Chitnanaji and Gurudev were very positive teachers. Pujya Swami Chitnanaji would declare, the Upanishads are nothing except positivity. And indeed, there is even a booklet in his name of these morning talks entitled Liberation is Possible. And Gurudev was always encouraging, reminding us constantly that liberation is our birthright. You were born for it, he would say. And if we are in the right sort of company, if we are in the right sort of mood, then liberation does seem possible. In fact, at some stages, it can only feel as if it is one step away. It's almost within our grasp. However, it seems that inevitably there are other periods. Sometimes we call them dry periods. If we are older seekers, they can even be dark nights of the soul, where we feel as if we're missing something, or at the worst, as if we are lost. There is no chance for us whatsoever. When we are at our level, these are simply a play of the pairs of opposites. They don't change the fact. The fact is that Brahman alone is without a second, and that we are. That is the foundation of our spiritual life. Therefore, what is the problem? The scriptures declare, mind is the cause of both bondage and liberation in the human being. How does the mind cause our bondage? By claiming that we are the body and mind, a separate individual from the whole. In fact, we even arrogantly assume that we are the center of the universe. We are the one that knows the subject. Everyone and everything else is our object. The problem to taking this position is that while it makes us feel very vulnerable because we have separated ourselves from everything else, including God. It gives us a certain feeling of being the important one. And it never occurs to us that everyone else feels the same way. And thus we live in a life, in a world of fight and quarrel. How can it be any other way when everyone secretly believes that they are most important? Their family is the most important one. Their country is the most important one. How then does mind become the cause of liberation? By gradually seeing through that falsehood. By gradually understanding the truth that we are all one. Then, by gradually treating others the way we would like to be treated, because they too think the way we think, and they are actually part of one self, the one self that we are. Then we go deeper into it and begin letting go, develop a tremendous desire to know and abide in the truth. Thus mind becomes the cause of liberation when it takes on a determination that no matter what, it is going to cleanse itself of the falsehood and allow the truth to permeate it, to be an embodiment of the truth that it has always been, to express that truth in its daily life. Thus, liberation is possible because finally it is up to us to make that decision. We have to see that we can go 1,000,000 years and never feel happy, never know liberation, if we are going to hang on to our sense of separation, if we're going to see that the ego is the cause of our problem. It is not the ego that is going to be liberated. We, the mind, are to be liberated from the ego. Pujya Swami Chitanandaji once asked here, "What are you to be liberated from?" And he answered, "Yourself," meaning that part of the mind that thinks it's the center of the universe. Liberation is possible. Gurudev and Pujya Swami Chitanandaji would declare, it is your birthright, but it is always up to you. What about God's grace? They would say, God's grace is always blowing. It is always there. It is up to you to put up your sail and to take advantage of it. Liberation is possible. We have to set our sails and head in the right direction. Hari Om Tat Sat.